GP. Not that, I mean, Soul Herder is really fun. It's probably more fun than this deck. Is the stream slightly compressed? No, the card should be like... Oh yeah, it is slightly compressed. Is it? Because I don't know how I used to have it, but the cards are probably a bit... yeah, I had to like redimension it so that it would fit perfectly on the overlay. I don't remember how I had it before. Basically, when I was on vacation, I messed with the settings, and now I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do to get back to the old settings. No, I definitely changed the aspect ratio. I could try and... does it look weird? Let me see, I'm gonna open my own stream. Let's see if it looks too weird. Yeah, the text is... It's kind of hard to read the text of the cards, right? It's not too bad, right? But yeah, it looks a bit weird. Alright, I mean... I don't think there's a point in casting on Thin Ice on the Giver of Runes. I just have to hope that somehow they don't kill me, but I can't imagine. I mean, they've got to have the combo, right? They just drew like 14 cards. Sean Watts, thanks for your Twitch from resub. I'm glad you're still enjoying the stream. So it's not so much a prison deck as a metagame deck, I guess. Gearhult can be fetched with Karn. That sounds decent, actually. I think Human is going to be a decent matchup in the first place. Am I back from my vacation? Yes. This is mono white metagame against devoted combo, yes. How does the deck win? Karn, I guess. I needed a Mind Stone this game. Kind of don't even want to show them another card. I mean, they're at 2. They're gonna have infinite mana. They're gonna kill me. I was gonna scoop. I mean, I could play it out, but they drew 14 cards and they discarded a bunch of good cards. Just gonna save everyone some time. Yeah, I guess they could put me on like a really weird blue-white draw. Let's see. I probably want these cards and Gravedigger's Cage. And Eidolon. Condemn's pretty bad against them. Rest in Peace, probably pretty bad against them. So I'm bringing in some Karn tutor targets, but whatever. I'd rather have more good cards in my deck. Purge just for the big guy could be okay. Could bring in random Resto. I wonder if Purge gets anything besides Neoform in their deck. Predict 0. A year and a half was a tier 1 sub. Thanks for all the support, bud. Time of Reinforcement's pretty terrible too. I'll do Purge. Thanks, Purge. Maybe I should do Resto and Lara too, just try and kill them fast after I log them out. Hey Wanja, I missed that. Day 2 of the MCQ. Congrats, bud. I was kind of in bad shape. I had a few regrets. I was kind of, I kind of wish I'd played a bit more standard. I kind of wish I'd played enough standard to be able to pilot as per control, confidently. For some reason, they announced that you had to play till 10 wins or 2 losses, and I just assumed that you needed to get 10 wins to make day 2. I didn't realize that like some 8-2s would make it, maybe even some 7-2s, etc. So I was like, well, I'm not even going to try that hard, and then I hesitated between Vamps and Esper, and then at the last second I decided to just play Blue-White Flyers, because I thought I was decent against Vamp, and I thought it was decent against Scapeshift. I should have 2 resto. Anyways, Lyra was bad. So I played. I ended up playing Blue-White. Round 1, I got paired against the weird legend deck, the deck Strosky played. And I didn't even know what it did. I just beat it pretty badly. I guess their draw was really bad. They did nothing. Maybe their version was bad. The version I played against had the green legendary spell. And in round 2, I beat Vamp. I got kind of lucky. They mulliganed into Oblivion into the 3rd game. And in round 3, I lost Dinos, red-green Dinos. Got beat pretty bad. And then round 4, I got paired against Esper, which is bad matchup. Really bad matchup. And I was playing game 1, and game 1 was like not going super well, but not over yet. And then my power just went out, and I couldn't make it back on time, so that was my 2nd loss. But I didn't feel too bad about it. Some 6-2s made it. Yeah, I definitely will take it much more seriously next time. I just need to play more Arena. I actually kind of like... I was playing a bit of Standard, and I was kind of enjoying it, honestly. Just Esper Control is pretty fun to play with Bowl of Citadel and Command the Dreadhorde. I didn't say I like Scapeshift. Alright, let's see. What's the deal here? Play Grab Digger's Cage. Play Relic. I don't have to pab the Druid right away. Should tap it in their draw step, maybe? By the way, why did Strosky? Why did they post their deck list? Do they just know they're gonna play something different? Why would they tell everyone what they played? Strosky did it. I know Simon said what he played. He played a lot of people did really well with Bandscape Shift. Is that what you played, Wanja? Did you just play Bandscape Shift? All deck lists are open for day 2. Day 2 is public deck list. Do you have to play the same deck on day 2? I forget. They tutored for Ronas. It's kind of scary. Wait, how did they tutor for something with Grab? Oh, that's not what Grab Digger's Cage does. Do I have to Day of Judgment just for Druid? What does Ronas even do? It's not too scary, right? It is a win condition, though. You played red? Yeah, I really wish I'd I was really dumb, honestly, about the whole thing. I should have played more Arena. I tried playing a bit of Arena last couple days, but I thought Esper Control was... I should have just played Esper Control, I think. Anyways, good luck everyone who made day 2. What did I play? I played Blue-White Flyers. I thought Blue-White Flyers was a reasonable choice. I think it's a decent deck. I think a few people made day 2 as Blue-White Flyers. Oof. I was not the play. I was kind of hoping for the Shame Scoop. What should I get? Well, none of my cards do anything. I mean, coding's okay. Coding kind of does something. There's one blue-white flyers in the top 128. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm sure not too many people played blue-white flyer either. I mean, it was maybe what, like a few percent. Ooh, all the deck lists. Nice. I'll take a look. I want to see what the top players played. Is there a lot of banned scape shift? So they got rid of Grab Digger's Cage. So I could Tectonic Edge a land and then code another land. Or I can just Path Knight of Autumn. I can also make my Relic a creature. I don't know if this is good or not. Probably not the best line, honestly, but whatever. 30 Vamps decks, 18 banned Scape Shift, yeah. I mean, I would bet like almost a quarter of the field played Vamps, so it probably didn't really outperform the other decks. Oh yeah, I could sack Relic and then get it again with a Cage. Yeah, that was probably a decent play too. I think my line was fine. Many months. Too many months, too many months, too many months. Too many months and too many Munsons. Andrew, it was good meeting you in Barcelona, and as always, thanks for the resub. Wrong order. Give me a sec. Alright, little warning. There's a small chance my power goes out at some point and the stream goes down, but I'll come back. Basically, something's wrong with our washer. And that's why the power was going off. So like when we turn off the thingy, the power just for the washer, then it was fine. And now today it's not doing it anymore. I don't know, something weird's going on, but not too sure what, but yeah, I'll be back if power goes off. All right, is Celestial Purge any good in this matchup? It's really only for yeah, our washer is pretty old. It's like, I don't know, how long is a good washer supposed to last for? It's like 7 or 8 years old. I mean, it's working again now. Alright, cutting was good. I guess I should have Pithing Needle in my... I should maybe have Pithing Needle in my sideboard. It's like a cheap card that stops their combo. Also one of the best cards I can have in my opening hand. It's like, do you want your card to be, you know, a 9 or a 10? And then you have to have like some really bad cards in your main deck, or do you rather have your card be a 5 or a 6 but have like no dead cards in your main deck? Purge? They have Neoform. They're playing the Neoform version. But basically, if you kill if you have Glacial Brand and you kill it, it never does anything, right? It doesn't stop them. I think I probably just want like Resto Angel. I think I'm gonna keep the Needle in. Maybe just Resto and Lyra. I think I like keeping Coding in the sideboard and the Lattice in the sideboard. I think these are the two that you like never bring in, basically. Washers have silly electrical failures around 5 years from wear and tear of components. You can fix it for cheap for sure. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's a washer or if it's making... It was basically like making the power go out. You know, I don't know, how do you call it in English? The fuse, I think. Fuse, yeah, it was blowing. The fuse was just like blowing, and I think it has something to do with the washer. Tripping the breaker, yeah, exactly. It was like the thing was going up and or going down, and had to like just push it up again. You hope you don't play against the Sifka deck one shot. I think the Sifka deck's probably really bad against mono right now. All right, so I guess this would be good enough. Isn't their deck just awful against red? I guess they have a bunch of free 4s and 1 freeze. And oh, they have 4 Oaths of Kaya too. I don't know, they might actually be fine against red. I have turn free Eidolon on the draw. They mulligan once. So what am I hoping for in this matchup? I'm hoping for Ante Nice in my opening hand. I'm hoping for Eidolon. I have Eidolon. I have Eidolon and Karn and Mindstone. I don't have that many. I guess I brought in the Needle and the Spyglass. Those cards are probably pretty good, but they have Knight of Autumn and stuff. Not too sure. I have Lyra, which is pretty much a break. The second card's pretty me eating mulligan. Alright, I'll take a mulligan. I'm okay with that. I do have Wrath of God too. That's a bit better, but I have no clue what to bottom. I think it's either Karn or Tectonic Edge. The Wrath? Wow. Wall, yeah, I'm dumb actually. I like bottoming Wall. Are they mulliganing again? Oh, they're mulliganing to 5. Wall is good to protect Karn from the random beaters. I could bottom land, I could bottom Karn, I could bottom Wall. I could be very greedy and bottom... Maybe bottoming Wrath's not that bad. I don't like bottoming Wrath of God at all. Plains. Yeah, easy plains. Bottom and Tectonic Edge is pretty greedy. I have 24 lands. It means I have to draw 2 lands and have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 draw steps to draw 2 land. I'm not bottoming Wrath of Gods. I think I might bottom Karn. No. I can see the game playing out where I go Wall, pass my own Wall, and then Wrath of God their board. I have 4 Mindstone as well. I have a lot of mana sources. I think it's close, honestly. I think Karn is the hardest card to value in this hand, like how valuable Karn is. I don't want to give him too much time, so I like keeping the Karn, I think. Maybe they have turn... Oh no, never mind. They can't have turn 2 Neoform. I guess they could, technically. They have enough cards. They have the perfect hand. What do I think about Sultai teaching Reclamation deck? I don't think it's very good. I've played only very little with it. I think these Reclamation decks are not very good. I think they're good if there's no fast decks in the format. It's good against mid-range and control. And it's probably bad against aggro and combo. I could be a bit off, but I think that's pretty much, you know. Neoform. Are they just gonna Neoform for Druid? Question is, do I path Druid or do I play a Spyglass? If I play a Spyglass, then I'm like susceptible to. I think I'm just gonna path it. It's my only path target against them. If I don't path it, they can have Knight of Autumn and then just go off.
Playing any challenges today?
Hey Goose Grease, thanks for the resub. Probably not. I was considering maybe playing the Legacy Challenge. I wouldn't know what to play though. There's like a fun and easy deck to play. But I think I'm just gonna, you know, play a bit of Modern and not do a super long stream today. See how this goes. Is Pauper good right now? I don't know. Pauper is my least favorite format. I also haven't played it a ton, but not a big fan. Let's see. I don't think I need to play Spyglass right away. I guess I'll just do that and say go. Pauper is a mess. Yellowhat Bomberman. Black Red Reanimator. Any plans for most Soul Hoarder coming this week? Probably not. I think I'm gonna start playing a bit more of Arena. I wanna just know what's going on Standard. I also need to get like top 1000. I haven't reached top 1000 Mythic anymore, so I need to do that at some point. I also think it's gonna be cool if I can maybe help, like, I mean they haven't asked or anything, but I was thinking I can maybe just help Reed and Huey in their MPL matches if I know what's going on in the format. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe I'll just draft now. Hey Yelger, 2-year anniversary. Hey, thank you so much, man. That's sweet Pinnacle money. How's TI? How are the bets going? Did I give up on blue white until they banned Hogak? Yeah, I'm not gonna be playing any blue white until the ban announcements. Standard is in a strange place. Yeah, I don't know. I've been enjoying the decks I was playing in Standard. Like Blue-White Flyers is not that fun because it's like kind of hit or miss, but I was enjoying playing As for Control specifically. What if they ban Hogak and Jace? I don't know. It would be fun, you know. Rebuild Blue-White without Jace. It'd be cool because then we would have to play other cards. You know, we'd have to figure out something else. What's going to replace Chase? Yeah, we still have to ferry in our set. And we have the old Chase. We could go back to old Chase. I wonder what they have, if they have like a tracker. I guess if they had tracker, they needed the land. Tracker is not the greatest. It's also not the greatest against Karn, obviously. I guess I could just play on thin ice. I always do that. I try to target the creature. Mind Twist? 6 months was a Twitch Prime sub Mind Twist. Assuming you're one of the lurkers. Thank you so much, Mind Twist. Thanks for the support. And of course, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub every month, so don't let it go to waste. Am I the only one who doesn't even bother like using Relic in these spots? I feel like my opponents are always so good about it, like being very methodical with Relic. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's not gonna do anything. What would you think of a rotating ban list in Modern in addition to the permanent one where 5-10 cards are banned for 6 months based on top performances to constantly shake up the format? Do 4 of these bans cycles per year with each ban lasting 6 months, call it 4 cards? I don't know, I would have to think about it. Doesn't sound like a reasonable option at first glance, you know. Yeah, Ronas also probably doesn't do too much, right? I mean, they need another creature. I can just Spyglass Ronas, right? And it's really hard for them to... Well, that happened. Name Brona's Indomitable in Modern. Of course. What else would I name? Alright, we got there. A little mulligan 2-5. I don't think the matchup is good, but obviously we can win when we start the game up 2 cards. Where did I find this deck? Is it good? What's its key cards concept? I build it. It's basically a metagame deck. I'm trying to, you know, I'm not going to be Blue-Eyed Control. I'm probably not going to beat Mono Green Tron. I'm sure there's some other matchups that are going to be pretty awful, but yeah, that's the concept. So I have a lot of graveyard hate, I have a lot of cheap removal. I have the Karn as my prison luck or my endgame utility. It kind of does it all, you know. Voila. Could I get Lattice? Oh yeah, probably. Well, I don't want to get Lattice with Oof in play, right? Then, actually I could have, then it's just a draw, right? Or I just deck them. It's going to take forever. But yeah, maybe there's definitely, I'm sure there was a spot where I could have gotten Lattice. I wasn't really paying attention. How do we find Karn? You just draw it at some point, you know. I mean, a lot of matchups you don't really need Karn to win, I think. Lattice doesn't open up to Force of Vigor. Force of Vigor becomes colorless. It's actually something that is hard to realize if you don't play Magic online. It's like you don't think about that kind of stuff. But all your cards are colorless, so you can't pitch a green card to it because you have no green cards. Yeah, I mean it didn't matter at that point, right? This game was super over. It didn't matter what I did. Our like Mulligan decision was interesting. Our Scry decision was interesting. Does it have a name? It's not, you're not really scrying, right? You're just putting a card to the bottom. You're just resolving your mulligan, I guess. I have not seen Sam Black's arena deck, no, his standard deck. Alright, I'm not too sure what I'm up against, but given that I have a Mind Stone, I'm just going to use a on Thin Ice. What are we playing against? Snow-covered forest. I wonder if they're playing could be playing Soul Herder, actually. Oh no, birds. Oh, what are they playing? Could be the same deck. Could be Devoted Company. Oh, it's Niv. It's the Niv deck. Well, I definitely want to unthin ice the bird if it's the Niv deck. No, it's almost certainly the Niv deck. We'll see. I mean, I have like quote unquote the nuts. Turn one on Thin Ice into Mind Stone into Karn, so hopefully that's good enough. Ooh, and I have Relic for Ren and 6. Blue-black, Thought Erasure. Well, that wrecks us. That is very unfortunate. We went from being in good shape to being in bad shape. So I could play Mind Stone, Relic, sag the Relic. Problem is I don't really want to lose Relic against... I want to keep one Relic in this matchup, I think. We'll see. Tectonic Edge looking pretty good this game. I'm going to slow them down a bit. I have free Rest in Peace in my deck, so I'm just going to go ahead and sag the Relic. Try and draw into something that does something. So Field of Ruin doesn't do much. It actually kind of helps them, I think. Is the Rest Angel going to do anything on its own? Seems pretty unlikely. I guess I should just sag the Mind Stone now. I actually should have tapped my mana differently so I can sag the other Mind Stone. I thought I was going to play Redstone Angel, and then when they played Coddle, I changed my mind. I think 5 mana Gideon would be good in this deck. Definitely be reasonable. I think it's like gonna make my deck better in the good matchups, and I think I need help in some of the other matchups where my deck's not so good, but alright, looks like we're gonna lose this game. I was not able to successfully mana screw them. The Nip deck is good. It's a bit mopey, so I could maybe beat a Niv. Could maybe beat the first Niv if I draw really well. I was trying to not splash in this deck. You could build this deck. I think if I was going to splash, I'd just probably play blue. Just play some kind of blue-white Karn control, kind of Karn Prism. Maybe play Teferi, Narset. Maybe a couple counter spells. That's a problem when you start adding blue card. This slippery slope. I wonder how many people just played Rest in Peace in their blue-white control this weekend. No Niv, no Bring to Light. Definitely surprised. Turn to Rest in Peace 2 Slip for Hogak. Yeah, that's why I'm playing a Relic. There we go. The Fairy, Decay, Helix, Dreadbore, not bad. I don't have very high hopes, but I'll play it out. Did I consider a few mana dice in the board? Not at all. Should I? Mana dice feels more like a main deck card than a sideboard card. Wouldn't be too bad in this deck, honestly. I think it'd be reasonable. Border posts are decent with Skarn. Why are the border posts decent with Skarn? Just so you have a bunch of free freeze? Yeah, I built that deck yesterday. I played a league this morning. I went 2 and 3, but I think 2 of the loss. One of the loss I definitely could have won. The other one maybe, and then one I lost to blue-white control, which is obviously going to be like awful matchup. Alright, they got a bunch more cards. So you don't really want to unfinish Mr. Niv here. Let's see. What do I even do with Skarn? Do I just start plussing it? They have trophy, they have like all the answers in the world for it. I guess I just get a relic. I think that's... Could get Crucible. It doesn't do much for me though. Does Meta show you what card they add to hand? Maybe, I don't know honestly how the UI works with Niv. It shows you what they hit, so you can kind of like deduce what they have. You could say their hand is pretty stacked right now. Bridge? They have Decay and Trophy for Bridge. At least Relic draws me a card, I guess. I don't know. Should there be a Chalice in the sideboard? Maybe Chalice for 0 if Cheerios is good. Let's see what the lock says. It should what it reveals. No, I don't think it tells you what they put in their hand, which is obviously kind of bad if they hit like 2 possible targets of the same color combo. Niv is bugged, so if 2 of the same guild, you can get a free league unless they fix it. What? You get all the cards? I'm just gonna get a relic, I think. And I could get Needle, make them use a removal, I guess. How am I gonna deal with that Trenin 6? Can Helix Karn, kill my Needle. What am I hoping for? I guess I gotta start somewhere. I need rest in peace. Oh, I have to ferry for my condemn. Alright. Should have scooped that game 5 minutes ago. Like pretty bad matchup. I need 2 mana screw them. Perhaps seems Unfinice is nice for birds. Tommy seems really bad. The sweepers are not very exciting. I don't know if I want to do Rest in Peace or Purge. Corefile Walker might be annoying against them. I guess I just trade with Scuttle. This graph Stigger's Cage it doesn't stop Bring to Light, right? I don't want to deal with Bring to Light. Seems fine, honestly. Could bring in one of the Spyglass. All these spot removal spells are pretty bad too, but I don't know what else to do. Yeah, I should have Rest in Peace. Condemn's pretty bad against them, right? Ren is their best card, and Rest in Peace kind of shuts it down. I'm not sure what my last card should be. Definitely not timely though. I don't think I would mind playing against something like Junt with this deck, but Niv is a bit too good. I'm gonna update the record to 1-0 while we're actually still undefeated. Boop, boop, boop. Good hand again. If they hadn't had that Thought Erasure, they don't have a ton of ways to deal with a turn free card. I guess they have Assassin's Trophy as a charm, Thought Erasure, they have a few. This deck needs Blood Moon. Nah, Blood Moon's not a very good Magic card. No deck needs Blood Moon. I consider playing Censor as an Aven Mind Sensor. If it's good in the meta, why not? It's annoying they're gonna bounce Mind Stone. Spyglass doesn't do a ton. I guess I'll just recast my Mind Stone. Could cast Spyglass, I guess. I don't think I'm going to sack the Relic right away. Should I just name Teferi? Let's them cast sorcery cards at instant speed, which is kind of annoying. Ren doesn't do a ton. Oh, maybe Astral Abe when I have a card in hand. Thanks for the follow, Densha. What's? I think I'm just gonna name Teferi. Super underwhelming. Yeah, this is a Niv deck. So I cast that, or just gonna play Kai's Guile. I'm so screwed. What I probably should have done actually is sack the Relic first. I should have scoop. Ooh, the token is black. I'm just gonna concede. I'm not winning this game in a million years. This is like, I think this almost feels worse than blue-white control. The problem with the leagues right now is I don't think too many people are playing Hogak. I guess there's still people playing GP Vegas. Maybe if you play on American time, you play against more Hogak decks because there's Americans who are still testing for the GP. Congrats to Scott. 11 free and 1 was Ben Soulherder. He also had 2 buys, so he went 9 free and 1. He went with the 4 wall versions and no watcher. I was playing a bit with watcher. Obviously it's good in some spot. He actually did play the 1 condemn in the main deck. I don't mind it. He went with 2 Jace, 1 Venser, 1 Fractask.
What's up, Hat?
Hey, Mord. What's up, buddy? Not much, just playing some Modern. He played the Prayer Stream, the Vista, he played a Hallowed Fountain and a Breeding Pool. He only played 1 Basic Plains, 4 Rip, 2 Perch, 2 Stroke, 1 Rejection. I think he played 1 Surgical, 1 News, second. Oh, he played a Gearhulk. Huh, I wonder if Gearhulk was any good. Alright, that's a lot of 1-mana removal spell. What should I get rid of? Path is flexible, you can path your own wall. I'm gonna get rid of Condemn. I think getting rid of a land is reasonable too. Did I see his deck tech? No, he did it. What deck tech did he do? I did not see that. He called me a hero. It's a bit much. Did I try band control in Modern? Blue-white splash and Coddle? I did a bit. I think it's probably fine. Play Astrolabe maybe. Play Rest in Peace main deck and Coddle and no Snap. What are we up against? That's some combo deck? I feel like we're playing in some kind of Neoform deck maybe. Ugh. This has got to be an atrocious matchup as well. Oh well, let's see. I'm just going to say go. Hit perfection. What's up, buddy? Good games. I'd have a better stream if we hadn't queued into you. That is not a very winnable matchup. Not sure how to navigate this game. I'm playing around 2-1 that gives hexproof, another spell queller, etc. Not under a ton of pressure right now. Definitely don't want to feel of ruined them, not right now anyways. They're just so weird. If I had a sweeper, I could Field of Ruin them, and then maybe they would go for Collected Company. Something along these lines, but as it stands, I guess I'll just have to take 2 damage a turn for now. They're not doing much, I'm hitting my land drops. This is the problem with the metagame decks. When you play against random decks, it usually doesn't go very well. Biggies, thanks for the follow. Let's see. Let's see if we can do something cool with Skarn here. Actually, I can just Tectonic Edge the Hallowed Fountain, and then Oh no, I'm one short. Duh. No second Karn for bridge. I mean, I guess I can Karn for bridge. I just don't have to play it right away. Wait, they sagged their other land as well? Path my own wall, I guess? This game's kind of weird. I don't really know what they're up to. Maybe they have Force of Negation in their deck? They do. I don't think that makes any sense, actually. So, yeah, they are playing spirits. I guess I should Field of Ruin their Horizon Canopy. I don't think I want to use on Thin Ice. On a Hierarch, I'm gonna save it for a Spell Queller. Does this deck feel better than more aggressive Death and Taxes? Assuming Death and Taxes is much better in open meta. I'm just trying out stuff. Alright, well, let's hope they don't have another Force of Negation. That's fine. Alright, now we need to dodge something weird like main deck Deputy of Detention. That's what they had in hand the whole time. Why rest in peace against spirits? I don't know, they had the Haunt in play and it doesn't hose me. Why not? Well, that's pretty lucky. This matchup cannot be very good. Rest in peace is awful. Timely's pretty bad. Rest does something, kind of. Definitely not touching these cards. I don't think I'm ever going to tutor for Crucible, but it could be a decent card to just draw. Gravedigger's Cage is nice against Collected Company, but same thing. I don't think I'm ever going to be tutoring for Gravedigger's Cage. So maybe I'll just bring it in. I could do Needle and Spyglass as well for Vile and stuff, but I'm just going to do that. The screen ratio seems really weird. It doesn't seem to bother most people. I need to fix it. I used to have it set up properly and then I messed with my settings and I couldn't figure out how to get it right again. When does day 2 of the MCQ start, Wanja? In like 10 minutes? Or has it already started? Alright, I mean, this hand's decent. Definitely going to use my removal turn 1. It's so counterintuitive to play your removal spell on your own land. I think it's the first time where I cast on Thin Ice where I don't try to target their creature before targeting my land. You need to take a screenshot before you win. Must be nice to have that problem, I wouldn't know. Just Wanja just been bragging for hours now about making day 2. We get it, Wanja. You make day 2 of the MCQ. Congrats. Probably in a decent spot. How many do you have to win? 128 and there's 16 players that qualify? Kind of drew all my good cards in the matchup. You have to go at least 5-1 and some 5-2s. Okay. Seems doable. Is this deck viable or memeing in the sewers? I think it's good in a narrow meta against like, I think it's good against a tier, against Hogak and the tier 1 decks, and it's probably bad against a lot of the not tier 1 decks. I'm just gonna take it again. I think I'm gonna try and set up a turn next turn where I go resto and I have path to get rid of actually, I probably messed that up. Do I want to path Supreme Phantom or not? I think you want to save path to exile for the... Maybe pathing the Wandering is better. Wanderer is going to be pretty good against my Day of Judgment, I think. It's kind of tricky. Wanderer is a 2-2. If they play a Lord, it's a 4-4. Lord is only good if... I'm actually gonna... You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna like disrespect my opponents. I'm gonna go for the next level play. I'm gonna tap out first, blink my wall, and then I'm gonna path the Lord and hope they counter. I think secretly better them have a Lord in play than a Wanderer. But this could backfire if they don't sack their Wanderer. Oh, they're using a Force of Negation. Oh, they only have one card in hand? Alright, I'll play Gideon first. Alright, they have 0 cards in hand. I think I'm gonna Tectonic Edge the... I almost forgot I need to pay 1 more. That'd have been a disaster if I didn't have the 1 mana. Alright, they have 0 cards in hand. What did they exile to their Force of Negation? A rejection. Alright, we need to dodge a top deck and then probably be in decent shape. But I'm not gonna chump. Should I chump? What if they drew a counter spell? What if they drew Spell Queller? I'm gonna take it. Might have to delay 1 turn actually. Because if they drew any... Yeah, I'm gonna take it slow. If they drew any spirit they can play at instant speed, I kind of get wrecked. This is good too, because they kind of have to deal with that Resto Angel. So they kind of have to have something for Resto Angel now and for my Day of Judgment. Alright, we've successfully baited the counter spell. I don't say that very often, but I feel like I've played that game pretty well. Which painful stroke, it took me a second. Oh, well, I guess playing well is overrated. Just drawing Geist Obscene Draft, much better. Jeez, what a rip. Literally the only card that does something. God, that was gross. See, that's why you should never brag. Never brag. That was so disgusting. Do I use a condemn on the angel? Just to save my Gideon one turn? I might just ignore Gideon. Well, they can't ignore Gideon forever, because then I can just make an emblem. I'm not going to use condemn since it didn't attack Gideon. I could draw a sweeper. Alright, let's hope they didn't draw Spell Queller. Oh. Well, that's actually not that bad. Hopefully the attack was a Spell Queller. He's condemned. This I have 0 cards in hand for a bridge too. Alright, we ripped right back. I guess they only have 1 deputy in their sideboard. Maybe they were just off it, didn't want to play anymore. I did not think this matchup. I think I got pretty lucky. Maybe not. I guess that after sideboard I don't have that many dead cards, and the Resto Angel, the Lyra are kind of annoying, and I have a bunch of sweepers and a lot of 1-mana removal spells. Maybe the matchup's not the worst. How did this do versus Junto Rock? I think it would be okay. I think it would be a bit worse. I don't know. Maybe they had Dark Confident, but I think Rest in Peace is pretty good against Junt right now because it shuts down the Renin 6 on top of what it shut down before that. Yeah, that'd be funny if they were playing Hogak. Or, you know, they could play turn 1 Lonely Sandbar, because that's something that happens in the... Alright, I'm not too sure what's going on. I'm just going to play... Oh, it's the Twiddle deck. There's only 3 Hogaks in the top 8 of Birmingham? Wow. It looks like they're the Twiddle deck. Does Rest in Peace do anything against the Twiddle deck? Do they still play, They have Fast and Flames? Alright, I think I'm gonna do Wall Rest in Peace, and then I'm gonna do Gideon Emblem. But I'm not sure which one is correct. I guess I had Relic in play. That was bad. I should have just played Gideon. I'm done. I guess they can probably get rid of Gideon when they go off. Rest in Peace might be better. Top 8 of the GP. Free Hogak, Urza Thopter Sword, Mardu Shadow. Oh yeah, that was that player who was 11-0. Not sure how he ended up. He was the last undefeated player, probably the same player. Hardened Scales, Burn, and Blue-White Control. Oh, there was a Blue-White Control who made it. Is that a... It could be a TSP Gendrick, right? Could be the streamer. Who made top 8? Let's see. Only there was a way to find out. Well, Simon made top 8. You can check out Channel Firebolt for some coverage. No video coverage, but Frank Carson's been doing a great job. I'll post the link in chat. That's the new hot deck. Edgar won a tournament. Edgar won a tournament with that deck. Local tournament. That's one of the arena boys, right? That's Riley's buddy. He's playing the Glowspore Shaman version. Caustic Caterpillar, Glowspore Shaman. Free Brutality for looting. Cool. I kind of like the old school version. And Simon's kind of a weird mix, I guess. He's not the Dread version, but he has free corn anyways. Borja Munoz. Doesn't sound familiar. Does anyone who know who Borja is? Looks like fairly stock list. Be interesting to know how he sideboards against a Hogak. Storm counts at 12. I'm gonna feel bad if I end up losing because I didn't play Gideon. I said when I pulled a bunch of silent clearings and packs, but the Mardu Shadow is sweet. Yeah, I mean, odds are at some point these lands are gonna be good, right? There's gonna be a tier 1 deck that chooses the Canopy lands. You home, Adam? You back home? Home sweet home. Surprised the blue-white list has no Wall of Omens. I don't understand Wall of Omens in blue-white right now. I don't think it really helps you in the Hogak matchup. It's like kind of whatever. I mean, I understand the concept or why it would be good, but... Well, I guess it does draw their whole deck. Looks like we're dead. I mean, Storm counts at 18. I wonder if they kill me for Gideon Emblem. I mean, all they have to do is like 5 extra spells, right? Well, they kill me on their third turn. That was kind of unlucky. Yeah, Gideon's just +4 life. I'm dumb. My play was correct. Simon Nilsson and 7 randoms. Yeah, I don't recognize a ton of any of the names really besides the arena boy. Some of the names vaguely look familiar. What's your favorite cheese, Adam? What's your favorite cheese to just eat like that without even bread, just a snack? Alright, what does something against them? I'm assuming Core Firewalker is better than a break. Obviously Eidolons do not. Gouda? Yeah, good Gouda is good. I like plain Gouda I like the cumin Gouda. That was my favorite cheese when I was a kid. Gouda with cumin in it. Goat cheese. Goat cheese is okay. I feel like goat cheese is a bit better with bread. Emmental. I feel like Emmental is a bit boring. Gorgonzola, yeah. I've been getting we go to the market now on Saturday and they have a pretty good cheese place, whatever, and they sell the Gorgonzola that you just eat with your spoon, like the really creamy one, and I just get a little thing and I just... You like that? It's good. Alright, let's try and focus on sideboarding here. Do they have any creatures in their deck at all? Someone help me. Someone find me a list quickly. Some lists have Arya in the sideboard. They have that thing in the ice. I'm not too scared of thing in the ice. Does Spyglass or Needle do anything against them? Just stops fetch lands maybe? I'm assuming Gravedigger's Cage is okay. I'm probably not going to have time to tutor for Gravedigger's Cage. They don't have fetch lands? Wow. Tolaria West. Oh, I have 63 cards. I actually have too many cards. Let's see. Okay. Alright, I'll play the needle, and then I'll play the spyglass and keep the needle in the sideboard. They have empty in the sideboard? Wait, do they? Damn, too late. That'd suck if I lose to empty the warring. I thought that deck just did the Graveshot thing. Oh yeah, you can name Vizier in the comp cycle. Oh, that Expedition map too. Oh well, I'm gonna keep that my one good card. Played against Storm this morning. I won this. Not sure if it's tougher or the same. Looks like their deck is better against Rest in Peace, much better against building the Storm count against Rest in Peace. So as you just draw free, discard free. More card disadvantage. Mixed Mesh Islands. I didn't break the piggy bank. I had to buy some snow-covered lands, and I just got the cheaper ones. The nice ones are like one-ish ticks a piece. I think there's another one that's like 60 or 70 cents, and those ones are like 8 cents. You cheap bastards, yellowhat. I mean, can this still go off? With so much card disadvantage? Oh, I guess I don't have Rest in Peace yet. I guess I can just cast Pass in Flames. Like removal, Pass in Flames, removal, twiddle, Pass in Flames. I need to find a Rest in Peace, and I think they're gonna be hard pressed to win the game. Oh, I should have stacked Mind Stone. Yeah, I'm so dumb. Can't play another spell now. God, if I lose because I played Wall instead of stacking Mind Stone, it's gonna feel bad. I'm assuming they can't go off next turn. They would need to have a perfect hand, but they did see over a third of their deck, so I mean they don't need even. They need like removal, twiddle, Pass in Flames, right? Man. Or like wipe away or whatever they have after sideboard. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I just stack my Mind Stone, I think I win this game. Alright, looks like I didn't get punished. Get in on another turn. Decide out Pass in Flames and bring in Precognition Field. Oh, okay. Well, I still messed up regardless, but yeah. Is Karn better? What's better here? Karn or Relic? Yes, Karn does nothing for me. Just gonna play the Relic. Yeah. I'm jealous of anyone who gets to play Lonely Sandbar. Not gonna lie. Alright, and I'll be pretty impressed if they can go off with only 5 cards in hand. I need Blood Sun. This field has Hexproof. I wonder how many Lotus Field deck, how much, I mean, I'm sure that they said Lotus Field a decent bit. They tutored for Echoing Tree. So I can force them, right? I can force them to do it now. Yeah, they're just dobs. Because I can just do that, and now they have to like use their Echoing Truce right away, and then I just play it again. Karn 2. I guess might as well bounce Baneslayer or Lyra. Yeah, I can't. This matchup seems pretty bad. Op kept a bad hand? I don't think so. I mean, I just think Eidolon's really good against. So we saw Arya. We didn't see Empty the Warrens. Let's see. What did we want Spyglass for? Expedition map? Puppetry and stuff. Path. I can path my own wall to site to like rank. Yeah, they have map. They probably board out map in this matchup. I should probably have sweepers in my deck. Surely they have. Surely they have at least one MT. Alright, I think I'm just going to board out the path. Cut Gideon? No. I think maybe if I go like core Firewall Core into Gideon, it might be like really tough for them to actually deal enough damage. I guess they don't even play red cards, right? They don't play rituals and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Gideon pressures them. Gideon's like better than Lyra. Needle, Path, Spyglass. How many Lonely Sandbar did we see? Can Needle hit Splice into Arcane? Doubt it. Power Ascension. I mean, I can't imagine they're going to have Power Ascension against their Relic Rest in Peace deck. Does that seem like a great sideboard option? Uncommon Davin in this deck? Yeah, I thought about playing one Uncommon Davin. I did. The one that makes their spell cost one more and artifact cost one. So their deck kills on turn 3. They kill us on turn 3 in game 1. If they kill us on turn 3 again. Because it seemed like when I tried this deck, it was pretty inconsistent and it was a bit slow and stuff, but alright, so we kind of got owned, I guess. That's pretty interesting. I think I should play Mindstone, though. I don't think I'm too scared of Thing in the Ice, but it is kind of awkward that my removal is Day of Judgment, and Eidolon and Day of Judgment's kind of not the greatest. It's worse than Regular Storm. I'm assuming it's worse than Regular Storm, but who knows? They have 4 cards in hand. So I think So if I play Eidolon, what's going to happen is at some point they're going to flip Thing in the Ice, and then they're going to go off, and then I'm going to... But it buys me a bit of... Yeah, I could cast Day of Judgment and... I have 2 Eidolons, so I can play 1 Eidolon now, and then next turn... Not too sure who's winning. Alright, that makes things kind of interesting. The idea of Judgment plus Eidolon? Or do I just can flip next turn. How reliably do they kill you though when they have like Lotus Field and 5 cards? That's where like knowing the matchup matters, right? Like sure they can go off next turn, but how often do they actually go? What if I do have Judgment? Can he kill me at instant speed? That's a sorcery, right? So probably not. I usually go off with Forge 6 card. I won't have a clock if I wrap away my resto. I mean, top deck Karn is kind of a clock. Karn just like instantly wins the game. Or like, no. Alright, people seems pretty convinced I'm dead next turn. We're talking like without Arya in play, right? Just like storm off. Alright, hopefully people know what they're talking about. We know he has Puppetry in hand, by the way. That's the one that Splice. Alright, fair. Alright, looks like we're gonna lose. I don't even know what I need to draw. Yeah, I should play Canonist in my sideboard too. There's a lot of decks that I can neoform a lot of like random. Yeah, I'm gonna purge Arya. Oh, I should purge in their upkeep, right? Do I care about drawing? I'll purge now, I guess. But I think we're dead. I think we're just very, very... Hey, Dr. Tog. I saw someone did well with Soul Hoarder. Pretty sweet. One win away from top 8. Expedition map. Weird. I guess they don't have the combo yet. They're just playing it safe. Yeah, so it looks like rafting my board away was not the... Looks like people didn't know what they were talking about in chat. Because if they can't go off right now, it means they couldn't go off like a few turns ago. Yo, Dave. The go off was easier with Zarya in play? No, but I mean, if I don't go sweeper Eidolon, I obviously just purged the Arya. The Arya was never going to be in play. So it looks like we misplayed in hindsight. We should have just let them flip thing. Alright, this is not gonna do much. It's like basing me save like 3 life, 4 life, 3 life. I guess might as well. I mean, it's giving them 1 more mana, I guess. I'm assuming they have more than 2 basics in their deck. Anyone know how many basics? You know what I should have done that I didn't think of at the time because I was trying to draw land number 7 is just save my Restoration Angel. Because that beats Echoing Truth. It lets me blink Yeah, I misplayed that game, I guess. I played a bit too scared. Why not play Canonist? I don't know, I like the extra toughness, I guess. And that's not an I need to not play anything for the turn yet, but they can't win if I have Eidolon in play, so all I have to do is like attack them for 1 a turn, I guess. Alright, I've got to be extremely... Damping Sphere in the sideboards. Yeah, Damping Sphere is not a decent one. I think Eidolon's probably better. Maybe not. Yeah, playing that Angel was pretty heinous. I was trying to get to 7 mana to have Eidolon plus Day of Judgment, but I played that game way too scared. Punts. Punt was... I don't know where is... Definitely could have... I found the deck tech.
Soul Herder deck. Hi, I'm Scott Lyons and I'm here at GP Birmingham, lucky enough to have made day 2 of the event.
What deck are you playing today?
I'm here playing the Bant Soul Herder deck, known as Bant Modern Horizon Sealed. We're here with a value-based Bant mid-range deck where the idea is to run off a selection of 2 drops that all draw a card when they enter the battlefield one way or the other. And we abuse that advantage by gaining card advantage with cards like Soul Herder and Ephemerate to keep drawing more and more cards. We also have the key piece of Eternal Witness to keep looping those Ephemerates back and generating infinite advantage, eventually building a board our opponent can't get.
It sounds like a really awesome deck, a lot of fun to play.
It's been a blast. I just played the mirror match for the first time in my life. Loved it. Wanted to give a shout out to Gabriel and Nassif for the original deck idea. You're a hero. Thank you.
Why did you end up choosing this deck for this weekend? How do you feel it is against Hogak?
In playtesting, I think we were fairly 50-50 against Hogak. You can set up loops with Path to Exile and Eternal Witness to continually deal with Carrion Feeders and Gax. That gives you some game. And the Red Phoenix matchup feels pretty good with all the Night of Ones and Deputy Detention to get to play. So it felt like a fairly reasonable choice.
Well, thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Yikes. Hopefully it's Eldrazi-tron. My hopes are not very... Oh, it is Eldrazi-tron. Sweet. I need to sack these relics and these mind stones before they play a Karn. Whoever gets a Karn in play first in this matchup is probably doing... So they're going to play Thoughtnots here or Karn next turn. There's not much I can do. Kind of... Thoughtnots here in my deck. I want to play Thoughtnots here and Day of Judgment in the same deck, I think. Maybe. Alright, that's not too bad. That's fine. I think Karn would have been way more devastating. So I don't know if they don't have Karn or if they just decided to play Thoughtnots here first because they wanted to see what was going on. I also doubt they have Tron, but I'm still gonna feel. Karn's so huge. Karn's lets me kill Chalice for 1 as well. You just plus on the Chalice and, you know. Yeah, my deck is super weak to. Oh, why did I play? I guess it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter too much. Should I play my red? Stops matter reshaper trigger. That's it. What are they gonna go for? Spyglass. Makes some sense. Why are we playing Wrist and Fist main deck? It's not enough against Gek and there are no other graveyard decks. Well, that couldn't be more wrong on multiple points. You like to be like contrarian, abject elemental, like borderline troll, I should feel. I see Rest in Peace is good against Hogak. I think if I would play the deck again, I'd just max out on finesse and. Alright, 2-2 first two. Let's see. Relic's really bad. But at least it lets me dig to Karn. Timely seems pretty heinous as well. I mean, the sweepers are okay. I kind of want to just main deck Crucible to have an extra good. Maybe I don't need. I'll do older relics just because they cantrip. This kind of. Then let's see. I have to assume I'm going to play turn 4 or turn 4 Karn, like, and because that's the only way I'm winning these games. So maybe I want Condemn to protect my. On Thin Ice because of Ghost Quarter. I have to Ghost Quarter my lands, you know. I think I'm. I wonder if I do the Condemn over this. I feel like not having Condemn. I think I should have Condemn over some sweepers, maybe a relic. Maybe having both Needle and Spyglass is too much. I guess if I Needle or Spyglass their Karn, I can play kind of a fair game. Maybe I need to trim the relics. Just because they're break against Karn, but I'm. Yeah, I think relic. I should have boarded out the relics. Oh well. I think hand is reasonable. Has Karn. Il Comico. Thanks for the follow. Basically, it has Karn and it's like playable. That was a great draw. I would have thought not here. Just for one, sure. I think that's the play. Could be a bit. I always have the wrong removal spell. So I can Tectonic Hedge the land. Alright, I think I'm in decent shape. Unfinite's kind of nice here though. I don't have to discard, it's like the Tension Sphere. Not that the discard part matters that much, but I think I get rid of like tower, and then I get coding, and then I'll lock up temple. Alright, I think we got this one. Does everything close on Sunday in France? Less and less, but yeah, it used to be like couldn't find anything, and now it's, you know, a bit better. Alright, so I could and play 2 walls, or I could tutor for Crucible of World. That's better, right? Oh no, I brought it in. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. Mistakes were made. It's not too bad. I don't think there's too. I mean, they could play their. Who has less cards? I have less card in the deck. I guess if they play their own card, I can attack it. Yeah, that was real. Alright, I think I'm just gonna lock up. Do I care if they play a creature? They go like Temple and Bringer, that's bad for me. How do I deal with Endbringer? Man.
My wife just said you look like Adrian Brody.
Dude, I get that so much. Raph, thank you so much for the 26 months tier 1 sub and everything else. Except for all the strong arming and the guilt tripping. Alright, someone tell me which land I'm supposed to. Probably just Temple. Can I Spyglass Endbringer? He still gets to ping twice a turn, right? Wait, I'm losing my Karn? How did I... Oh yeah, minus. And I didn't play the second wall. I thought there was a reason why I was supposed to play 2 walls. Jesus Christ, what a disaster. I think I'm still gonna be okay, but that's not very. How can it ping when it's Spyglass? Oh, Spyglass. Thought you were saying Coddle. Oh yeah, right, I can Spyglass. Oh, right, they have that too. I'm actually fine, right? They need a dismember. Really. Good thing I have my trusty Wall of Omens. No dismember, please. Okay. Not sure what I should name. Alright, what do we have to... They're just locked, right? Yeah, this game's over. As Edgar would say, this game is deterministically over. These routes... Condemn might be better though. I mean, I need Condemn to protect... better than any of my other cards. Could be better than Crucible in the deck. I think so. I have too many bad cards. I think Crucible's better in the main than in the sideboard. Maybe not. Crucible doesn't do much. I don't know. Maybe isn't Tiny better than Firewalker? I don't know. I have walls and stuff, and they don't have a ton of creatures. Just having a guy in play for Karn is just can be game winning, you know. Just having a 2/2 chill there so that they can't just like Karn and do whatever they want. I wish I had like... I mean, I have Karn. I think I just have to keep... I wish I had something like Blade Slicer in my sideboard for these kind of matchups and like a card that you can bring in a lot of matchups where you want to board out your Rest in Peace, your Relics and stuff. Not sure what's the best card like that. What's the best quote-unquote Blade Slicer? Maybe I need to be a bit more ambitious with my mulligans. Maybe like just having Karn turn 4 is not good enough in this matchup. And Mindstone's always... The list is actually worst. That's like best case scenario after they play Tron. This is getting somewhat tough. Which one should I kill? I guess I just go Karn. Come on. 1 mana removal spell. Why kill Valessa when you have Karn to lock it down? I'm not sure. Just more damage in the long run, right? They're both 5/5s. Becky, thanks for the Twitch Prime resub, 11 months. Thank you so much. I think it's better, right? Ballista grows, like in this scenario. kills Karn, gets set another counter to Ballista. I would just be not dead, but yeah, I think it was a bit better. Land. I'm gonna use my Jedi powers. Maybe. When you kill Ballista, you take 5. So what would have happened that game if I hadn't? I would be like at 5 more right now. I don't know, for some reason it made sense. I mean, I would be dead anyways, right? But, yeah. It seems like an atrocious matchup. Like, they didn't even draw. I mean, this game they kind of drew well, but not even. Yeah. Does anyone want to play me with either Hogak or Urzatopter or Mono Red, I guess, or Blue Red Phoenix, or yeah, one of these 3 decks like Blue Red Phoenix, Urzatopter, or Hogak? Any volunteers? Play for Simeon. This is not a Simeon deck. I mean, Simeon doesn't do anything for you. Right, I'm going to take a quick break. If someone wants to play me with either Izzet Phoenix or Urzatopter or Hogak, make yourself known in the chat, and I'll be right back.